Went to LS Fest in North Texas, just north of Dallas-Fort Worth at the Texas Motor Speedway, where they had lots of really fantastic cars from various vendors. Got to watch some drifting practice that I've never seen before. That was really cool. And saw a huge variety of cars out on the Autocross competing against each other. And so, let's see what we got. Here we go. Hey, hello, how are you? Welcome to Road Odyssey. I am Burke. Hope you're having a fantastic day. And please subscribe down below. That really helps a lot, and it's very much appreciated. So, went out to LS Fest here in North Texas at Texas Motor Speedway, which is located vaguely north of Dallas-Fort Worth. So LS Fest, what is it? Well, any really nice souped up car with a LS engine, that's Chevy, GM. So if they have an engine like that in them, well, they proceed out to this event and compete against like-minded fanatics, I guess you'd say. So drifting, autocross, drag racing, and there's a car show as well. But the drifting, drag racing, autocross, those are the main things. And then you've got your vendors and all that jazz out there. So now I went on a Friday, which is not really the best day, but that's what I had available to me. So I'll let you see what it was like on a Friday. Hey, isn't that wonderful? So now there's several things that I like, some things that I did not like. And so, not to be overly picky, some of this is just related to our current state of affairs here in America. But nonetheless, it was a very nice event, and I hope you enjoy this video, and here we go. LS Fest, Texas, brought to us by Holly and presented by eBay Motors. This was June 17th that I went. That was a Friday, and the 18th was a Saturday. On that Friday, there were practically as many events going on as there would have been on Saturday had I gone. I was able to stay from 1 p.m. to about 5:30 p.m. So I saw a little bit of the car show, the autocross, dyno, drift, and some drag racing. So here's what I got. At different points in time in this video, I'm going to show you some really cool cars. Just like this, a Marigini, a LS infested Lamborghini Gallardo by ICT. This thing was gorgeous. Enjoyed talking to them about this one. Now, some of you would think that this is very blasphemous to put an LS engine into a Datsun Z, but this is beautiful. It is a fantastic example of what can be done with one of these cars, and I really love its presentation and this little bit of a wide body kit. Really, really cool. There were several examples of JDM cars with LS engines. Yep, they were all the drift cars that were out there. And there were several of them, somewhere between 8 and 10 cars at least. And so this is just something that I've had no experience with. So I really enjoyed just walking around these cars and seeing what they were like. But you know what I really loved the most? Getting up in the stands and just watching these cars practice out on the track. Now, I could not stay late. We got there at 1 p.m., stayed till at least about 6, I guess, and it was burning hot, no shade. I was cooked, but these are the clips that I have for y'all. I had a lot of clips, but these are the primary ones that I thought that you might enjoy. So here we go.
So Patrick Arquette now from Corvette, Texas.
Like I said, I want to show you some of the cars that were out there by the different vendors. And okay, so I'm going to show you a few Corvettes, but really there were Camaros, Cadillacs, C8 Corvettes, a 57 Chevy, you know, a huge variety of cars, engines. I mean, there was just everything out there. It was really very educational and helpful if you are a LS enthusiast. So it was something that I would say you need to go to one of these and experience it, gather information, learn from these folks, and, you know, that way when you do your LS install, you're going to know so much more. And anyway, these Corvettes were really cool. Didn't see them out on the track, but they were great examples of cool cars. This green car was a first place champion. Don't know for what. Didn't really care. I just thought it was really cool. And as I walked around, there were lots of really neat vendors. One of the ones that I enjoyed the most was Boost District. They had several cars there because one thing that I'm interested in personally, yep, I got a C8 Corvette. And to boost a C8 Corvette, say with a supercharger, that, just like twin turboing, is extremely expensive. And so I was looking into Boost District, and this looks like a really cool option, something that I would really love to look into more. I also thoroughly enjoyed looking over this early generation Camaro. I would say, you know, late 60s, early 70s. But nonetheless, carbon fiber, very, very clean car. I mean, this thing is purely clean and classy and probably super fast. But let's get into some autocross. This, I would say, mid-80s RX-7 was an attention getter. It really did quite well. I love this car. It was really pretty cool. Now this Pantera was kind of strange. It didn't do very well on the Autocross, have no idea why, but it had a fantastic drivetrain setup. Very, very beautiful car. Maybe made more for show than autocrossing and drag racing. I don't really know. But it was interesting, that's for dang sure. Now this Grand National was not made for show. It was made for kicking butt. And that it did. This thing did a marvelous job. Oddly enough, this Trans Am did a fantastic job. Just like the old Camaros, like from the 70s, maybe early 80s, that I don't have included, but they did very well as well. which was weird because it looked like they did as well, if not better, than even the newer Camaros, which was very surprising.
That sounded real bad.
Again, another very clean car was this probably circa 67 Texaco Camaro. Beautiful car. And then coming around is this wide body LS Datsun. And you know what? Both of these cars were very clean, very wonderful, mapped out to the T. These things were great. Well, you know what? But did they drive well on the Autocross? Well, let's just take a quick look and see.
I don't know that I'm right. What's it say? I couldn't read it. Yeah, I heard through. Oh man, he did. Probably can't even see him on my video. He's so tiny. That Corvette did really good. Yeah, it did.
In watching the times, the C8s did fairly well. They were not any faster or slower than anybody else out there. And the same went for the newer Camaros as well. Even some of the old fixed up pickup trucks did quite well. So it was a wide variety. All the cars performed within a second or two of each other. It was the little cars that will win this sort of thing, but it was all very enjoyable. Well, that'll do it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe down below. I would really appreciate that a lot. And thank you to all of y'all who have subscribed. You are marvelous. So for those of y'all that just kind of come and go a little bit, don't subscribe, well, please consider doing so. It's not going to hurt anything. Give it a try for a while. You might like it. And I do more than just car stuff. Parks, museums, airplanes, trains, whatever. So I do try to have fun on this channel. And I hope you liked the LS Fest. It was educational. I've never been to anything like it before, and I really wanted to see more drifting. Oh my God, I really wanted to see more. They really didn't have that many cars, at least on this Friday. But it was pretty cool. Got an idea of, you know, what drifting life might be like. So with that, relax, take it easy, and I will see you later. Bye.